This morning, you may have already taken a look at your seed bag to see how it is doing in your window. It probably didn't get too much sun yesterday, depending on what the weather was like at your house. Mine got a little bit, but I'm going to check on it just in case. Looking at my seed bag this morning, boys and girls, I can tell I still have plenty of water in there, so I'm not going to add anything to it. And I'm looking at my dark seed here, and it almost looks like it's getting bigger. So I wonder if it's absorbing some of the water that is in there right now. If I touch it, they're still pretty hard. I don't want to squeeze it real hard, but I just was curious to see if I could feel if it was soft at all. So, boys and girls, after you do a check on it, if you take it off the window, make sure you go put it back, and you can always show me yours in your Flipgrid as well. Yesterday, you should have made your seed book, so I'd like you to get that out. I said you could staple it along the side if you had a stapler. If not, just keep your pages together. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to open up your seed book, and we're going to go to the page that is on the back of our cover, because we're going to need every single one of these pages in our book. So here's your cover. We're going to be working on the inside here. On the inside of your cover, I want you to draw a picture of a flower. I don't want it to be super small because we're going to do some labeling on it. If you're not sure how to draw a flower, you can go back and find the Art Hub lesson that we did a few weeks ago about how to draw a flower. But I also want you to make sure that you draw a line where the flower goes into the ground and to the soil. I'm using a pen so you can see it better, but I created a line, so that's my ground. My flower is going to stand up on top of that. So you be creative and pick whatever kind of flower you want, a tulip or a daffodil, maybe a rose, some type of flower, maybe a sunflower too, and draw it on this page. Make sure you include a stem, the flower, some leaves, some roots. I've also added a sun, and then over on this side, cloud with some rain for some water for it. I want you to work on your flower. You can pause the video right now, and when you're finished with it, then we're going to label some things in our picture. I don't want you to color it yet because I want you to be able to write the words first. So pause the video and finish your flower. Now we're going to do some labeling. So I already labeled one. Remember when we're labeling in pictures, our words, we need to adjust our handwriting. So we might need to write a little bit smaller. I'm going to label a bunch of things on my picture, and then I'm going to show you a list. Then you can pause the video and label your own picture, choosing 4 or 5 of those. I've done more labeling on mine. I labeled my sun, flower, rain, leaf, stem, soil, and root. If you'd like, you can pause the video right now and do the same on your picture, and I will also show you a list of them. Here's a list of some words that I had on mine. If there's other things that you would like to label in your picture that have to do with the flower and the environment that it's in, you can do that also. You can show me this in your Flipgrid when you're finished